Hi everyone, welcome back to Learn English Fluently Academy. I'm Precious and today we're going to explore another essential skill. Of course. There's a lot of essential skills in English. So for today's lesson, we're going to dive into how to keep the conversation going. Engaging in a conversation is not just about starting, it's equally important to maintain. I find this one quite difficult to have. So don't worry, in this lesson, we will help you how you can keep the dialogue flowing and make meaningful connections with others. Keeping the conversation going is a valuable skill in many situations, such as networking at professional events, socializing at parties or gatherings, could be, and maybe building relationships in the classroom or at work. Yeah, of course, we have making new friends while traveling, engaging with acquaintances and family members. So, today we will cover some key phrases and tips on how to effectively keep a conversation alive. So, what are you waiting for? Let's get started with first understanding the flow of conversation. A conversation typically has a natural flow, and it's essential to be aware of how to navigate. This time, we will talk about some key strategies to keep in mind. Number one, active listening. Paying attention to the person saying is crucial. Show that you're listening by nodding and giving verbal affirmations like, I see, or that's interesting. See? Number two, we have asking open ended questions. Instead of questions that can be answered with a simple yes or no, ask open ended questions that encourage elaboration. For example, what do you enjoy most about your job? See, that gives them an outlet to talk about their job, not just a yes or no thing. So let's proceed here to number three, that is sharing related experiences. Relate to what the other person is saying by sharing your experiences or thoughts. This creates a connection and it encourages them to share more. For example, I can't relate to that. I had a similar experience when blah blah blah. See? So we have here number four. Earlier we have open-ended questions. Now let's go on here to following up. Using follow-up questions. After someone shares something, ask follow-up question to delve deeper into topic. For example, that sounds fascinating. Can you tell me more about how you got started? See? That's a great listening skill you have there. So we have number five, offering compliments and encouragement. Compliments can help keep the mood positive and encourage the other person to continue sharing. For example, I really admire how you handled that situation. It sounds like you did a great job. When it comes to maintaining a conversation, there are a few common pitfalls that many people encountered. I've also encountered some of this one. So let's take a look at these mistakes and how to navigate them effectively. We have number one-sided conversations. Of course, this one is a very common mistake. This is when you're focusing solely on your own experience without inviting the other person to share. So, of course, you need to make an effort to ask open ended questions that encourage the other person to elaborate and say something like, "What was your favorite part about that experience?" This one creates a more balanced exchange and show genuine interest in the other person. Second, ignoring nonverbal cue mistakes. Okay, I've experienced this one before. Overlooking body language and facial expressions that indicate whether the other person is engaged or bored. Here's a tip: I want you to pay attention to the other person's nonverbal signals. If they seem distracted or disinterested, it might be time to change the topic or maybe ask a different question. Engaging in active listening like nodding, maintaining eye contact, and reacting appropriately can also encourage them to participate more. Number 3 is asking closed questions. Asking question that only requires a yes or no answer, which can quickly lead to an awkward silence. So here's a tip. Instead of asking open-ended questions that invite elaboration, for example, instead of asking, "Did you like the movie?" Try, "What did you think about the movie's ending? Did it surprise you?" This invites a richer discussion.
Would you like to enhance your English skills but have never found the time or motivation to do so? We have the perfect solution for you. Online individual English lessons, conveniently from the comfort of your home. With our personalized lessons, you can learn English flexibly, tailored to your pace and unique learning style. With highly qualified native speaking teachers, we will guide you through every aspect of the English language, from basics to advanced conversation. What are you waiting for? Book your trial lesson now and find the link in the description.
Now that we've covered some strategies, let's try to practice applying them. I'll set up a few scenarios and I want you to think about how you would respond to keep the conversation going. Write down your answers and post them in the comment section below. Are you ready? Let's get started. First scenario: networking event. Imagine you're at a bustling networking event filled with professionals from various industries. As you grab a drink, you strike up a conversation with someone who works in your field. They mention, "I recently completed a project that involved collaborating with international teams. We faced some unique challenges, especially with time zones and cultural differences, but it was a fantastic experience overall." What would you respond with this? Comment down below. Well, that's it for lesson 4 today, everyone. Thank you so much for participating, and I look forward to reading your answers. That brings us to the end of today's lesson on keeping the conversation going in English. I hope you've learned some valuable strategies and feel more confident in maintaining engaging discussions. I love to hear your responses to the scenarios we discussed today. Don't forget to share your answers in the comment sections below. Let's keep practicing together, and if you found this video helpful, make sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and hit the notification bell so you never miss a lesson. We're also in socials. Thank you so much and see you again next time. Bye!